episode. This one is about friendship transitions. So we're gonna be talking about how friendships shift as women in our circle go to changes in their life, from marrying to having kids. Their career changes, they elevate in their career, they move state to state, they choose to disconnect, they choose to just remove themselves from you. Starting over, building new friendships, whether that's at work or outside of work, and putting us all in different places when it comes to our friend groups. So, you guys ready?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Teach your face. Teach your face.
Why you look so
And
nervous?
just be open, just be honest. Y'all ain't gotta, say how you feel. So the first question is, define what a friend means to you. When you think of a friend, what do y'all think of? What does a friend to you look like?
Comfort for me.
Mm-hmm.
A friend to me is like someone that I'm comfortable around, like a peace of mind, like home away from home, if you get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's somebody that I can run to with all my secrets and, just be me without being judgmental, without being, looked at funny, without somebody pointing a finger and be like, oh, you should have known better.
Mm-hmm.
Just a listening ear. So a friend to me is somebody that, like, when I talk about my friends, they like my comfort.
Mm-hmm. Nobody is judgmental.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
I think of confidant. Uh, Home. Like with my friendships, I treat them like my relationships almost. So like if I don't feel comfortable with that person, if I can't like be one on one with this person without feeling like, oh yeah, probably need to fill up the silence. Like I can't be silent with that person. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I feel like I have to overcompensate
Mm-hmm.
that person. I don't want to feel like that. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like with that person you should be able to be there silent with, or be there, talking and stuff. Like you have to feel like I should say comfortable with the person. Like
Mm-hmm.
somebody that you feel like you don't have to do too much with, but you know that they're there. Don't have to talk to that person every day, but you know that that's my bitch. That's my friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you?
The same thing Atisha said, someone that doesn't judge you or put things in your face or go behind your back.
Mm-hmm.
So like they'll be part of your village, your support system.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you feel safe around them, like you're able to say anything, do anything without them judging you, looking at you sideways, and support you when you need them the most.
Mm-hmm.
Through ups and downs. I feel like when you go through the worst in life, I feel like a friend should be there. Like Karen was saying, you don't gotta talk to them every day, all the time. Everybody have their own life to do, their jobs. Everybody have different schedules. But I feel like a friend, when you go through the worst, I feel it needs to be there and show up.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Brittany. What about you, Britt?
A friend to me is like my confidant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like somebody that's like the closest thing to a sister. So like my friend, if I give you a title of friend, you don't just stay as a friend. Like you're gonna turn into family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when I have a friend, I want longevity. I don't want just a friend just because then that's not a friend. Right? So yeah, I want like a better half.
Yeah, I would definitely I would say all that. I would agree with all of it. But I would also say someone who's gonna tell me when I'm wrong, who's not gonna just go with my bullshit, that's gonna point it out and be like, Shell, you're not right for that. Or,
Depends.
someone
Depends.
no, hell no. I need y'all at this.
I need you to tell me when I'm.
If I agree with the bullshit, probably I can be like, okay, you were wrong, but in that it depends.
I feel like you can still agree, but yet still tell me I'm wrong.
yeah, if I'm wrong about something, like if you listen to both sides and I tell you like what happened, and you be like, all right, well, see, you was a little fucked up for that. You shouldn't have done that.
You can be biased. We can be wrong together. We can be wrong together
So
sometimes.
a limit to that.
That's why I said sometimes.
Okay.
But not even, and then that, but then also someone who, regardless of how life gets, they're never gonna leave my side. They're gonna stick by and they're gonna just go with the flow. They're gonna understand she's in her season of transitioning, growing. She needs her space, whatever it is. But then whenever we link up, it's like as if nothing ever happened. That to me is like, and you don't see that a lot. I think I only have like 2 friends, and I mean like these are friends that I had since 6th grade. That even with my schedule now, I mean with our schedule now, because we all got work at the same place. It's like it never changes. Whenever I see them, it's like we never skip a beat. How long is or was your longest friendship, and what happened if it didn't last?
Well, my longest friendship right now with my best friend that I have right now, it's been like 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's not like straight 13, like probably like once or twice we stopped talking, and the longest time was like for a year. But she's my sister. I can consider her to be my sister for sure. That's my longest and only that's the only long friendship that I have.
Mm-hmm. How about y'all?
That I had a closest friends I have now that I never got into like no arguments with is 14 years. We
Mm-hmm.
never argued like that one time, and we're the same sign. Yeah, but and then I had a friendship for 17 years, and I no longer speak to that girl.
What happened with that one?
I don't want to talk about it. Nah,
Hey.
nah, it was my decision to just not speak to her again.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was growing and we were growing apart. So
yeah,
that's about it.
What about you, Tisha?
I would say for me, you guys know I didn't grow up here, so my friends are back home, and we've been friends for I guess all my life. We went to kindergarten together. We went to primary school together. We separated for high school, but we lived close by. Out of the 4 of them, I only talk to 2 now. Due to the fact that they wanted to say the same, and I just wasn't with it anymore. Like being outside doing what we're not supposed to do. I was just over it. So I was just like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want my name to be affiliated with certain things anymore. So that ain't for me. And they just wanted to be stuck there. And when they did decide to change, it was already too late for me. Like once I say I'm cutting somebody off and years or months has gone by, we don't got nothing to reconnect. It is what it is. I don't want to talk about it. We don't got to talk about it. I could be cordial, like because at the end of the day, like we all grew up together. So it's obvious that you might be invited to a birthday party, a family function, or whatever the case may be. I don't got no bad blood. I ain't got nothing to say either. So
right.
I've been friends with them for that long.
What about you, Kat?
I think my longest friendship, we're not friends anymore, but the longest overall in my life. It was like 12 years, 12, 13 years. Talking, I think I was like 24, 25. I knew her since middle school, but we had a falling out. It wasn't into like big, we just drifted apart. And it was just, life. Things were going on, and it was kind of like a long distance thing because she went away for college as well. So we developed our own friendships apart from the friendship we had. But it was, and also I think we changed a lot in those years as well. So the same things we liked before, we didn't like anymore during that time as well. So I just felt like the friendship wasn't the same anymore. I felt she wasn't like really there anymore for me. So I just felt like we just drifted apart in that sense. My recent friendships, it hasn't been that long though. It's been like what, 5 years, 4 years. It hasn't been that long. So I haven't had a friendship like that since that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my longest one, right now. Me and her knew each other since 6th grade. I'm her son's godmother. That's the one who I was talking about. Like, we don't see each other all the time, but when we link up, and it's always a good time. She's the one that never switched up on me. I had other friends who I knew since like pre-K, but we didn't have like a falling out. We just went to 2 different colleges, 2 different high schools, and then we just drifted off. But we still, I guess, remain social media friends. But shout out to Kiana. When you think about your friendships over the years, like, so from high school, college, your 20s, what's changed the most in how you show up as a friend now that you're in your 30s?
I don't want to show up anymore, honestly. I'm gonna just be honest. Growing up, I've always been the dependable friend, the convenient friend, the friend who's always there. You call me in the middle of the night, I'm running outside. Even when I moved to America, it was the same way. I was always the friend because growing up, I liked friends, right? I was if I know you guys might differ, but I was a very friendly person growing up, right? So I had a lot of friends, right?
Maybe fix your face.
Right? I had a lot, honestly, I had a lot of friends growing up. And for me, what I saw and I still see sometimes is I feel like I've been used a lot. So I decided to turn the other cheek and be like, I don't want to show up for my friends. Like, if I don't call, if I don't text, they're not going to call, they're not going to text. If I don't say, hey, let's go out for drinks, it's not like a check-in, a nothing. If it's nothing to do with like just a simple conversation, like, hey, you good? If I don't do it, the other party's not doing it. And I've got that a lot growing up from back home to now. So I just now decided in my transition in life, I don't want to be that friend anymore. I'm not showing up for friends anymore. Like, if they call, they call. If they don't, they don't. I'm in my season of being alone, and I'm okay with that.
Me too, girl.
That shit.
I feel seen.
Much so in the I'm gonna show up for you how you show up for me. Because if I, like you said, I was always the friend or even the family member, the daughter, the cousin, everybody who just trying to fix it, Mrs. Fix It. Like, what happened? What how can we? What do we got to do? Let's do this. Let's do that. And now I'm just like, man, if the shit crumble, let me get my popcorn.
Right.
It is what it is, because I'm tired of having to always fix the pieces again and then overextending myself, like you said, constantly figuring out what happened, what went wrong. And most of the time it wasn't me. It was you going through your own shit. But why couldn't you mention it? Why couldn't you speak about it?
Communicate, right?
Now we drift. So definitely show up the same way that everybody else shows up for me. What about y'all three?
Clary's like, yeah, I agree. I didn't show it up for nobody.
So like, I agree with Itisha. The same, everything she said, like to the T. That's how I felt, because I wasn't born here. I was raised in St. Martin, came here when I was like 12. So it was hard adjusting to this life, to this country in general. So I was just trying to make friends, trying to be there, to have friends in general. And like she was saying, like, I've been used a lot. I always check up on people. I'm almost there for somebody. I always realized, like, if I was going through something, it wasn't the same. It was the same, like, care, grace for me. Like, and it was just, it was very disappointing to deal with that. Also, my dad passed away in 2019. And, that's when I realized, like, I really got to be for myself. I had to make sure I was there for my family, there for myself mentally, and what I have to do. And I felt like at this point in time, I don't care to do too much. It's like, you show up, you don't. Like, I don't get disappointed anymore. I don't expect anything from anybody anymore, because life showed me so many things. So I just feel like I'm okay being where I am right now. When it comes to friendships, I don't need it too much. It's not a necessity for me.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the people that are there for me. I'm very grateful.
I was waiting.
No, I'm trying to explain.
It's like, talk about it.
People who are there for me currently. Yeah.
What about Britt? Nelly, what about you too? Or y'all just agreeing with exactly what we all said, technically?
I agree. I show up for who show up for me. I mean, there's more to it though. Like, I think I got traumatized by that 17-year friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so it was two. It was another girl who I actually, if we were friends today, it would have probably been like 22 years. Like we grew up together, probably 23 maybe. And we stopped talking because of the other friendship I had. Like I feel like I'm just tired of like trying to walk on eggshells with certain friends to make them feel comfortable around being around my other friends. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's to the point where I used to like have all my friends together. Like, hey guys, we be friends, you all friends together. And it just was like,
Never
all right, buddy,
got
don't do that shit again.
along. We never got along all together. It was
Yo,
what the hell? Like, why can't why, this one speak for this one? You don't
because
even
it's
know
like if y'all friends with me, we must have some type of similar, so we all could be friends. But every time I do that, it just slaps me in the face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not anymore. I'm just like, and then it's also like I feel like I had friends like it wasn't lengthy, but I had certain friends who were intimidated by me, and they wouldn't say like if we would go out, they would try to get all the attention. They would do too much to get the attention, and in my head, it was just like, all right, I know we friends because you had my back. So it'd be like one incident would make me be like, oh no, that's my friend. But then it's like, but you're really not my friend.
Yeah, like you're really
So I'm just tired. Like
yeah.
it is what it is. Just tired.
Nelly, what about you?
I feel like I feel the same way. Like I don't know. In my life right now, I'm so drained. So like
Real.
sometimes I feel like I don't want to say that I don't care enough. But I feel like I'm not like the friend that I want to be sometimes. When
Mm.
I'm at the same time I'm so drained. It's like I love my people to death. I'm
Mm.
that type of friend. Like if you hurt me, I'll be there crying. I'll be sad. I'll be emotional. I'm the sensitive type of friend. And then now it's just like, yeah. I feel like I could be better though. I don't want to be desensitized from my friends and stuff, but it's like I have to get to that point where I given up shit. I given up of a fuck. You know? Um, um,
Keep-
it's sounding messed up how I'm saying it. It's sounding a little messed up, but yeah, I've been drained.
Mhm.
Um,
And I get. I think too for our 20s. I think, like we all kind of said, we just felt the need to overexert ourselves and felt the need to like keep a bond. Because honestly, I'm not even. I wouldn't say jealous, but I do look at like some of the people who I knew since pre-K, who I'm still like social media friends with, and I see them still friends with people from high school, and I'm just like, my high school friendship ain't that tight like I would want them. Like they're at each other's weddings, they're going on vacation, they're doing stuff like that, and it's just like that would be dope. But then at the same time, now in my 30s, I'm just like, well, maybe those were just people that, like I guess we all said we just outgrew, and the time came, and it was just like, all right, you go your way, I go my way.
But
But
time has changed a lot also though. A lot
yeah,
of the times people want friendship for clout.
yeah,
People just want friendship to say, oh, like I'm gonna make
I
Nelly
know her.
example. Oh, Clary's nice, she got a nice body, or whatever the case may be. That's my friend, da 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 da.
mm-hmm.
And get the likes or whatever the case may be. You understand? So some people just use friendship as a tool for them to
Get
know
next to
certain
you.
people, yeah, or to get
Mm-hmm.
next to you, to network or whatever. It's never genuine anymore. And
Yeah,
I've learned that the hard way. So it's not to say like it's not genuine friendships. Now people is like friendships now, you have to be looking over your shoulder like, do I want this person around me? Like do, what's her agenda? What's
mm-hmm.
his agenda? Like, do I even want to open up?
That's
Yeah,
why I don't like
You
new
know,
people.
correct. But we're gonna get to that. I know Michelle got a question with new people, but we could get to that later. But at the same time, it's just like like I said, like I really wanted friends, but I'm just in a season of my life where I just want to be alone. Like, no offense to you guys on here, but
You're in a
I just need
transition
alone.
phase. Like,
Yeah.
you need your time to yourself.
I don't even want to be bothered. I don't care who calls me now. You don't gotta call. You don't
I
gotta call.
The
Like,
next
when
question is,
you don't even gotta text because I don't even like my phone is
hey.
always on silent, so I don't even care for a text. Like, I just don't like I legit like I can go to bed and sleep. I go to work, come home, go to the gym and sleep. Read a book and sleep. Like, I don't even think about anybody. Please, good night.
Yeah,
So
I get it.
yeah.
So, okay, so that goes into the next question. If you could describe your current season of friendship in one word, what would it be and why? Like, how would you describe the friendships that you have now? Like, even though you're in your, I personally feel like, Tisha, you in your transition moment. Nelly, you're in your, like, also in your transition moment. Um, what would you describe the friendships that you have now? Do you think it's, what do you think it is?
It's giving once again, no offense to you guys.
Stop saying no offense, okay? 'Cause I'm taking offense. Okay.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Taking offense.
Only because I would say for me, if I was to, you said name how my friendship is, it would
Yeah.
be convenient.
Okay.
I would call them convenient because they're not calling to check up. Is hey, are you available to go outside?
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You don't
can you
even come
send me
outside. So I don't ask you, do you want to come
I'll be in
outside?
my bed since Thursday. I called out.
right? Or hey, can you send me X amount of money or whatever the case may be? It's never are you okay? It's always can we do this? Can we do that?
No, I text you. I said, I think I text all three of y'all. Like, are y'all good?
Said
Girl,
no offense,
I
guys.
said
So I guess
I was not talking about the group here.
I appreciate that.
I said no offense.
Bro.
No, I
But
appreciate it. Funny.
I'm just saying it's a
No, I heard
convenient
you.
thing.
Okay.
If it doesn't benefit them or whatever the case may be, it ain't really going to be a checkup. I
Yeah.
can count how many friends do in this situation where we as federal employees are going through right now. I can count
Mhm.
how many people that I consider friends checked in,
Yeah.
sent a text. I'm not even talking money wise. Like everybody got their financial structure. I'm not even talking money wise. I'm just talking like, hey, I heard
How?
what's going on in the news. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I could count how many friends did that.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
even family.
let it be a party.
Even
Let it be a,
family.
oh, let's put up for
Even
bottles.
family,
Let it
bro.
be a, oh, let's go smoke hookah. So the
Mm-hmm.
transition for my friends right now is convenient. And like I said, I'm
no
in a
offense.
transition of being alone.
I'm telling you, on your worst time, you'll know who's your friend.
Yes, at
This
your
is
worst.
the time we'll find out. Trust.
Mhm.
This is the
When
time
when
you'll
when
find
life starts lifing, that's when you know
out.
who's really around. Like, even
Mm-hmm.
if you post all the time, or you just don't hear from them, or you just whatever it is. Like, if I go silent and people start texting me, it's like, oh, okay, so you noticed. It could honestly
Yep.
be something going on. I did that one time where I just didn't post nothing. I didn't say nothing. And you saw who was really hitting you up and who's really concerned about, like, are you good? Like,
Right.
you ain't do nothing. I ain't hear from you. But I think mine would be closed. My friendship circle is closed. It's
So that means what does that mean? Meaning you're not adding on no new
I
friends?
mean,
Like
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add on any new ones.
Me neither.
I think I'm good with the people who I have. And it's not to say that if a new one comes in, I won't just like let her talk me through, like, there'll be a glass and I'm listening to what she's saying before I open the door to be like, all right, come in. But for the most part, I'm good with where I'm at, because I've seen, just like even with y'all four, I'm about to say y'all three, y'all four, I've seen how like we've gone from, and I've said this like to people in the terminal already, how you could know the difference between terminal friends and your real friends. Because once you leave one terminal or a shift or whatever, even if you leave the job, whoever you continue to talk to, those are the people who, like, all right, those are
That's
really
your friend.
And then like even even if you end up going to another terminal, you probably just talk to them once or twice, or you hit them up on Instagram or Facebook or something. Like me and Catherine were mostly like that, and then we ended up getting closer when we got to the terminal. But and me and Brittany too, kind of, yeah, me and you too. But Nelly and Itisha, when went to different terminals, different shifts, and we still text each other, still was like, hey, what's going on? How are you? How's life? You know, still kept it. So y'all four, and then everybody else, you know, like Amanda, Nisi, Kiana, like all of them, all those my close people who I still talk to, I would say it's closed. Shut.
Fair enough.
I feel like I'm not afraid to let people get a chance, but I do cut people off rather quicker this time around. Like I don't, like I said, I'm drained, so I don't have the time to do the extra, go the extra mile and all that stuff. I just cut you the fuck off. Like if I feel like I can't confide in you and I feel like, you know, you're being judgmental, or I feel like I can't be alone with you without feeling kind of weird. Like I get this kind of weird feeling like me and Catherine, we can be alone. Me and Brittany, we can be alone. Me and Itisha, we can be alone. Me and Michelle can be alone, and it doesn't feel weird. But it's like certain people that, you know, me and the person alone, and I feel like my skin.
Like it's the elephant in the room.
Yeah, like my skin kind of get that like a
It's
tingling feeling, like
very cringy.
Like
When you know what to
like
say, you know how to feel.
right, and I have to like overcompensate. Like when it's like that, it's like I'm just gonna cut you off. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Like especially as you're not really like my close friend to even talk about anything. There's nothing to talk about. I just cut you off. It might just be me seeing you one day and just not saying anything to you. So yeah, I'm open but closed at the same time. Is I would put you.
So I would say understanding, only because I felt like friends. I felt like some of my friends, I was kind of like distant, but not distant. Like I was close. I was close to them, but I was still distant. Like it was certain things that I needed to like realize I wasn't being a good friend on. So like certain things, but that was coming from my past. Like I just didn't care. After that friendship, I was like, if you want to be friends with me, all right, cool. If we didn't, all right, whatever. But it wasn't fair to the other people, you know? It wasn't fair to somebody that really wants to be my friend, like really is my friend. So I had to like, all right, we have to have a conversation and understand each other. So I feel like right now with my friends, I'm in a understanding kind of phase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm closed off. I don't want no new friends, please.
I would me too. It's like I said, I treat my friendships like my relationships. So me in my mind, I'm legit trying to get my shit together. I'm not gonna lie. Like my 30s is approaching. I feel I'm again, Michelle knows this. I'm not the type of friend to like come all out and just pour my soul into a text and tell you, oh, this is what I got going on. I will go quiet, of course. Everybody quiet. So it's like me right now, I know I'm not the best friend right now because again, my 30s approaching. I feel like I'm not where I want to be in my life. So it's like I'm in an IT show phase. I'm by myself. I'm working on myself.
You forgot to say no offense.
be quiet, Brittany.
I'm in the IT show phase. You call it IT show phase. Wearing all black with my hoodie. I hood over my Achilles. Like I feel like
There's not.
you have to. It's not just a friendship where you know you can just coexist. You have to be able to be beneficial to somebody's life. So if I feel like I'm not in a place where, let's say, you need advice, I might not be in a place to give you advice because right now I'm fucked up in the head. Like I might not be in a place where, okay, my friend needs money. I pray to God that I can help my friend. I would give my friend $1,000, $2,000 if you need it. Like I'm that type of friend, but knowing me, I'm not there financially. So it's like I'm going to regress. I'm going to pull myself back. So that's the situation too. Like I'm not well off. I wouldn't want to go into a relationship and I'm not established.
Correct.
I wouldn't want to be in a friendship and I'm not established. Like you also have to bring something to this person's life, how you want them to bring something to your life. So that's my situation too. Like I'm backing up. I'm I teach your fees right now.
You don't have to be perfect to be my partner.
Of course not. Of course
We
not.
all want something.
No,
We're learning. I'm learning.
I'm in my hole right now. I'm in my
But you're like you're focused right now. Like you're just like
exactly.
trying to just get it
Yeah.
together. Which is understandable. So how have career moves, new goals, or elevation, I guess, because we're all like I feel like we're all in the elevation part of our life. How has that changed the way you connect with your friends now? And I guess Nelly, you kind of said it where you're just like more
What to say?
reserved. Tisha, you said it where you just really focusing on yourself, school, work, working out, and then coming home, reading, doing stuff like that. But how has that do you think it do you feel bad for doing
No,
No.
no. I'm gonna never feel bad for putting me first. Like I said in the beginning, I have put a lot of people in front of me to make sure they was good. Like my friends who are not my friends anymore could turn around and say, hey, when it came to a job, when it came to anything that could, elevate my friends, I would put them on. I would try to put them on or try to send applications or try to do this. I was always a friend to give words of affirmation or be encouraging and be like, hey, you that bitch. Like, don't let no ninja play in your face. So don't let nobody So for me, it was never I wanted the same thing in return. You understand? I wanted little words of encouragement. I may look like the strong big bad wolf or whatever the case may be, but baby,
Not big
sometimes in the
bad.
night when I lay down and cry,
But sometimes it be the strongest one, the stronger
I
ones.
come back.
Give it. You gotta hit them up like, hey, just let you
So
know.
as I started getting older, and even with my promotions in the job and stuff too, right? It was just like I would think the people that were my friend at the time was okay with me getting promoted, or was okay with me like trying to reach a certain height in life, but it wasn't that. It was like I need you to stay where I'm at, and I'm like that could never be me.
I don't know why.
So as much as I'm climbing the ladder, and I recognize that even like my mother and they would say, not every time you make a step forward, you got to take your friends with you.
Yeah.
Some friends are the one that's keeping you back. That's like has your leg down and pulling you back down as much as you
Like
try
what
to
they
reach higher.
always say, people want to see you do better, but never better
Never
than
better than
them.
them. Right. So yeah, I don't feel bad for how I'm in right now. The people that I have around me do understand. So it's never oh my God, I wonder how she feels. Like that was the old me. I would have cared what a friend thought. Now I don't even care what nobody thinks. If my friend feels the way, oh, okay, you could sleep on it.
Yeah. I was like that too, especially when I first started this job. I was very much so like, I kind of like no one mentioned it to me, but I felt it. Whereas, like, you don't hang out with us, like, you hang out with your work friends, and you just
Hear that all the time.
because me and my work friends have the same schedule.
Because you do, Brittany.
I guess prime example. But it was
Because we got the same
that
schedule.
though. But we do. We have the same schedule. Like everybody else that I know has Saturday, Sundays off. When I first started, I had what bullshit ass days, Tuesday, Wednesdays. You ain't going out Monday night when I'm going out Monday night with the other five of us who have Tuesday, Wednesday off. So it was like not really an understanding, not understanding that even if I do go out, hey, I gotta be home by a certain time because I gotta wake up at 2 a.m. to go to work. So at first I do feel like it made me feel a little bit bad, like damn, I can't hang out with them as much as I want to. But now it's kind of like, listen, this is my schedule, this is my life, it's not forever, but this is where I'm at right now. And if you can't understand that, then cool. Like if me also going in a transition and changing, which all four of y'all know my
Right.
transition, that's also going to be something that's going to change because we're all going to be going in different life paths. And at this point, it's like I said, if you can't understand it, God bless. Because I can't sit here and keep explaining to you what it is I'm doing or why I'm, going here or doing that or not choosing to go out all the time, like not go out every weekend or not spend the amount of money that you guys can spend, or not you guys, but everybody else can spend. So now it's kind of like you'll get over it or don't. Either one. Anybody else? No? Next question.
I think we summed it up. We summed it all up.
Okay. Do you feel like, and I guess for those of us who want to start a family, do you feel like
All right.
starting, and those who have families, Catherine Broadway, the other one on this side, do you feel like starting a family or being in a serious relationship can or has changed your availability or connection with your friends?
Yes.
It always would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you know that.
Yes. I lost friendships because I had a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pros and cons though, because I also like made a new friend when I had my son. I lose. I mean, yeah, it changes. Like you don't, because you're growing. In a sense, you're growing. You're becoming a mom,
Mm-hmm.
if that, or you falling in love. But that's a whole different other story. I don't know. I haven't. I'm talking about the mom part. Like, especially when you have friends that, like what Aisha was saying, beneficial friends. So friends that love when they're outside with you.
Mm-hmm.
And like y'all know me, especially before I had my daughter, it was way worse. I was outside, right? Because I had a friend, but before I met that friend, I was never outside. So when I had that best friend at the time, she was like a party girl, and she introduced me into the party scene. So it was like before I had my kid, guys, we was outside, and we also like her friends became my friends too, I guess. And when I had my daughter, it was just like, I didn't hear from them. Nobody said, "Hey, do you need diapers?" And I was like 21. Nobody said, "Hey, you need diapers?" or "Let me come see the baby." It was always through like text, like, "Oh, send a picture." Like, "Hey, bro, like you're working. I'm home. Like, I could come see." Like, child about to be one. Somebody called themselves my best friend. Haven't seen my baby yet. It's crazy. So yeah.
Although I do want a family without the kid. I think for me, seeing a lot of my friends with kids and stuff and relationships. Excuse me, Brittany.
Brittany's so annoying.
Seeing my friends with a lot of with their kids and in their relationships and stuff, I think it does change the dynamic of a lot of friendships due to the fact that I'm single and I don't got no kids. Yeah, I want my friend to do certain things with me, like pick up, let's go on a trip. Now I got to put into play, oh shit, my friend might need a babysitter. My friend might maybe have to, have a communication with her man to find out, like, hey, babe, can I, X, Y, and Z. Back then, I did not understand that. I was like, why you got to ask that ninja-ish? Nobody told you behind to get pregnant. Like, I was so, like, mad because it was just like, hey, girl, like, why your legs was open? Like, why you got a kid? Like, we still young. Like, I want to be outside, right? I want to leave the country. Like, why you got a man? So it's just like, girl, you know that man ain't letting you out his sight. Like, I know you in love and shit. I'm happy for you, but girl, let him go for right now, right? So,
some space, let him breathe.
Yeah, I wasn't that friend. I was not that friend who understood the family dynamic and the relationship dynamic, because I'm probably still a little bit selfish now, but I was
a little bit.
I was worked off and I didn't care. Now I do have a little bit of understanding as I've gotten older, and I have been that friend who's entered into a relationship and got with somebody and had to be like, hey, I can't go here because, I'm doing X, Y, and Z with my partner, whatever the case may be. So now I'm a little bit more understanding, but it does change the friendship dynamic, especially when one of your friends or a few of your friends doesn't have any kids or is single. Yeah. So, it does come into play a lot. Like, it does change the friendship dynamics.
Yeah.
For me, though. I don't know about anybody else. But I like how you guys are agreeing with me.
Catherine, like, y'all
No
been
offense.
quiet over there. Y'all been quiet over there.
I was drinking my wine, listening to
Oh,
everybody.
sorry.
It's empty, refill, please. Anyways, I feel like when it comes to friendship and having a relationship, I feel like it hasn't changed for me. I feel like I can do what I want as long as you're like respecting your partner and what you're doing, and you have the same, you have your boundaries with what you're doing. I feel like it's fine. And when it comes to kids,
I'm sorry.
oh my god. But I've had in the past that I had friends that didn't understand I was in a relationship. There's certain things I couldn't do. They would get mad or they would get jealous or envious of my relationship. I'm like, you're gonna spend time with your man. Like that's a given. You're gonna spend time with them. But I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, I'm gonna spend time only with my man all the time, 24/7, and then just put my friends to the side. I had friends like that too. That were male centered. That would not show up. They
Yeah.
won't talk to you. They disappear for months until they have a problem. They talk to you when they have an issue. They call you whenever they have an issue with their man. And those are the type of friends I cut off too. But I will never be that type of friend to be like, if you have an issue, you have a problem, you come to me about something, regardless of if I'm a man or not. Like that shouldn't change because of my status or my career or whatever. I feel like that shouldn't have changed. Or if I have a kid, if you're really my friend, you shouldn't be changing because there's certain things in life that came for me, and maybe you're not on the same level, but you shouldn't care. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care. Like it shouldn't change that friendship.
I disagree.
I feel like if they want to make time for you or want to be there for you, they will. If they don't, that's on them at the end of the day.
Tisha, why you disagree?
Because for me, that's like, okay, say if me and Catherine was friends, right? Like close, right? And she has a family, whatever the case may be. Remember, me and Catherine used to hang out all the time. Now it's a split time. Now it's like, damn. Now the selfish me comes in because it's just like it was always me and you. Now it's me, you, and your man, or me, you, and a baby, right? So that's why I'm just like I won't agree with it because it's just like for me personally, my personal preference is I don't want to share my friends. I already have to share my friends with other friends. No, I got to share my friends with her man and a baby. No, that's a lot. I don't want to do it.
That's out of your control, though. Things happen.
No, I understand now, but I'm saying like,
before.
Yeah, it never clicked. It wasn't clicked. I was young. I was just like, and I'm still territorial about my friends. Let me just throw it out there, right? I'm still very territorial about my friends. Like I hate when my friends have other friends.
Then. You keep saying back then. Back then was what, 2 months ago?
You gotta be very nice on this podcast, Brittany. Please. Please. Don't let me show myself.
I'm just saying.
No, I said I'm still territorial about my friends. Like I don't like my friends to have other friends. Like that never changed. But I'm talking back then when it comes to sharing my friends with her man or kids or whatever and coming to terms with that. I didn't have that knowledge back then. I didn't see certain things back then that I see now and I understand now. So it would have never fly with me where it was just like, okay, she has a baby, she's in mom mode. Girl, we young. What you mean mom mode?
Yeah. No, I could definitely agree with that because for me, like when my friends started having like Kiana, she had my godson early, and I was in the whole like, hey, we in college now. I'm about to go drink. I'm about to go party. I'm about to be outside. Da, 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 da. All of the friends who did not have kids, that's what we were doing. Then once everybody started having a child, we kind of like they stayed home. We kept hanging out. We were doing our thing, and then they were doing theirs. And it kind of did get to like the whole texting and phone calls and not really seeing them as much. Or if we did see them, the baby was there, so we had to do something that was kid friendly. But I think then I guess I would definitely admit that I was very selfish. Like you said, Tisha, like we're supposed to be partying now. We're supposed to be coming in at 4 a.m. and then going to work by like 7. We're supposed to be rolling out of bed at 2 p.m. because we are young. Like we're not having kids right now.
Yep, we're supposed to be hanging up on these ninjas. Like, bye.
Right, we're not supposed to really be paying attention to that, but understanding that okay, that's how life went for them, and then me adjusting myself wasn't something that I was concerned of. Now, I'm understanding of it now, and then just also I've also apologized for it, because I felt like, for me, somewhat of what Catherine said, something of what Catherine said, like I still felt like, as my friend, or if it was me, I would have felt away, like,
Yeah, you had a kid.
you just
What
forgot
about
about me, like, what about me, just because I had a child, now what? So I kind of also felt away. I would have felt away if it was the other way around, but I was definitely very, very selfish. I wanted fun times. I didn't want to babies. No.
like, ew, babies?
But
I
I
mean,
think even though too, like, I feel like you should also be able to, when it comes to the partner thing, I feel like a lot of times, just like, guys have to have guy time and girls have to have girl time. You have to be able to just like, all right, babe, I'll see you later. I'm hanging out with the girls, and you're not coming. Or like, if it's a guy's trip or a girl's trip and something that's cute, I think that's doable. I think everybody should have that, regardless of your age. At any moment, you should have your time with your girls, and he should have his time with his guys. It shouldn't always be you. Me and you are not conjoined at the hip. So
Literally.
go do something. But what would you say, Nelly?
oh, for me, I had my kid early, so
outside.
all right. So yeah, at 16. So I mean, I don't know. I understand. I don't really care. Like, I can always come over when the baby there. I'll be a little tiki mommy. Yeah, I babysit. Like, I don't. Me, I never. My time for outside was very limited since I had my child very young.
Mhm.
So I was never really. And plus, I was raised Christian, so, and outside wasn't. I don't even know what that is at a certain
I
point.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I was raised Christian, and I got pregnant early. So I mean, all right, not too much, but yeah,
The correlation.
never really. It didn't really do anything for me whether my friend could come outside or not. I didn't really care, and I was that friend that couldn't come outside. I mean, I did have a support system, so I could always leave my baby with my sister or my mother or whatever. But I it's understandable. Everybody have their shit. Like, when I'm in a relationship, I like to be with my man.
And their skin.
In their skin.
My man, exactly.
My man.
We ain't seeing her.
Exactly.
Like, hey, you wanna come outside?
I don't do no relationship like that. So
Mm-hmm.
in
the beginning, you're like, you disappear from the world.
But that's true. Like, you're gonna do.
that's
Not me.
Brittany, you.
I was outside when I was talking to whoever. I was still going out.
But like,
Hey,
in
boo, I'm going
a
outside.
serious relationship, like, you never really catch 3 honeymoon months where you're just like.
Because I feel like if you met me as this person, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be outside every night. Like, come on. But if you met me as this person, an outgoing person, if I'm telling you I'm going out with my friends, unless we have something planned and unless we have to have a serious conversation, whatever, like, unless we got something going on, if it's a regular day and, you just randomly say, hey, I miss you. Okay, cool. I'll see you for like a couple of hours and then I'm going with my friends.
I've never really had a relationship where I wasn't able to go out or anything. I personally just
didn't go.
Wanted to be my But otherwise, like, I know how to balance it a little bit. Like, I want to be my man right after that.
It's all about a balance.
And then go outside my
You said do what?
One first and then the other one, or vice versa.
I care with you.
To me, it don't matter. It don't matter. It really don't matter.
You should have a balance. You should have a balance between girl time and you and your man time. Like,
yeah,
you need to have separate things. But have you ever lost a friendship because your priorities changed? Life was just completely different for where you're going versus where your friend was going.
Yeah.
Separate you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that go?
Who, me?
It was
Yeah,
like,
you.
You're the one that said, yup.
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 So again, the friendship I had for 17 years, we were like inseparable. Like she could have a man, I had a man, our men knew that. Like, all right. It was like if you ever saw Grey's Anatomy and Meredith and Christina, like she
Mhm.
was my person. We used to say we were soulmate friends, like stuff like
Mhm.
that. Really, really, really close.
Mhm.
And I think she had a relationship and it wasn't the person didn't like me. That's where it all stemmed from. The person she was with didn't like me because they felt like I was the influence of having her outside when it really was the other way around.
Mm.
But and that put a wedge between me and her because it's like this is now her child's father. This is also a person she was engaged to. Like this was serious. So it kind of was like putting little, and then me and him got into an argument. So it just made stuff like worse. So after that, we came back from that, but
Mhm.
we came back from that because they kind of broke up. I mean, we came back from that while they were still together, but it was still like a distance. And then when they got back together, it was, I mean, when they broke up, it was like, we got closer. We got back closer. But it was still, I kind of felt like she still had some type of resentment. And
Mhm.
only because he was claiming I'm the reason why they broke up. So it was like,
Oh,
yeah, you never know what somebody is really, how somebody really feels in a situation like that. So
Mhm.
it's like in the back of your mind, now I gotta watch my back. So it's
Right.
like, although this is somebody that, damn, like it still hurts to this day because that was my person. But it's like, and you're not even with the guy anymore. He was
Mhm.
tremendously disrespectful. The issues was way more than me, but of course, putting it on me was easier.
Mhm.
So I felt like she had a whole bunch of resentment, and it put like I said, I was elevating. I got the federal job, and then it was just like, oh, you really want to do that? And then when I was in a podcast too, it was like certain comments was just really alarming.
Mhm.
Like the podcast I was in, it was a mutual friend with her, and she was just like, I came to my knowledge that why you want her on your podcast? Like, you sure? But you met her through me, now y'all best friends. Like, things like that was really troubling. So I was like, yeah, it's gonna hurt, but I can't bring you up top with me.
Like the
Cause
hidden
now I feel like
secret.
you putting me down
Yeah.
behind my back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to let that go so I can elevate.
Yeah. I had a best friend for like, well, we was best friends since high school, and our relationship shifted when my 30th birthday. I let go of a lot of people on my 30th birthday.
What was that, 12 years ago?
Funny, you're older than me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Am I?
You're
Don't do
older
that.
than me.
We the same age. I'm
No,
just
we're not. You're
playing.
older than me. But no, for my 30th birthday, that's so I take birthdays rather
Serious.
seriously. Like I feel like that's the one time where I feel like you should be extremely celebrated no matter what it is you're doing. Like obviously everything else that happens in your life you should be celebrated for, but a birthday I take it serious. I always did. But and even if I can't come to like an event that you're having, me and you gonna just dip off and we're gonna do something. I just did it with Nelly for her birthday. So we was going to Jamaica and I gave everybody 6 months notice. This is when I'm going. Put it all out there, planning, itinerary, the whole bit. And she told me that she wasn't going to come because she had to do something for her aunt on that specific one of those specific dates. Exactly, Catherine. That's the same face that I made. On the specific day, one of those specific days for her aunt to move. Mind you, this is an aunt that she doesn't like. This is an aunt that she really doesn't talk to. But now all of a sudden you're helping this aunt out during the time where I'm going away for my birthday. Okay, no problem. So we get back. Nothing happens. Next month, nothing happens. I address it. I say it. It's more of like, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? And this is somebody who, again, you consider them your best friend because you talk to them all the time. That's somebody who we danced together at church. We, hung out a lot after school. We did a lot of stuff. And then it's like after she went to college, she found a new group of friends and they all started having the same interests. And the only interest that they had together was that they smoked. So the smoking became a connection made, right, for them to all just be friends. And even when they wanted to go to parties, I mean, you let me know if I'm wrong for this. Who goes to a party at 2 a.m. when the party's about to end at 3:30?
Brittany.
At 2
I
in the
did that
morning?
yesterday. Yeah.
I just be running late.
Yeah,
No,
but
I do that on purpose though. I do it on purpose.
2 o'clock in the morning to a party.
I just the last hour. Honestly.
Not the
Exactly. Me too. Me too.
no, exactly. I gotta get dressed, go up. Mind you, I had to leave. I was living in the Bronx at the time to come to Brooklyn for just an hour.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
I mean, not really for me. I still would have probably got there at 2:00.
2:30. So that only 30 minutes to party. But it was just like so many different things that was just showing me like, okay, so we're drifting apart and you want to stay stagnant. You want to just stay where you're at. You're just not at that moment in your life to grow and to change and develop and be a new person. And then even then, it's like as I saw or as I think back to our friendship, it was just a lot of competition. It felt like she was in competition with me a lot. And a lot of it was because she had things going on in her own life that I won't say, but she had her own things going on in her own life that she felt the need to overcompensate for what she didn't have and trying to outshine me, I guess. But yeah, it just we didn't end on bad terms. I kind of just let it drift away. I still say happy birthday on her birthday. She says happy birthday to me, and then that's it. We just leave it at that. But the ones that be in competition with you, silent competition.
It's so weird.
It is.
I don't know why
It's so weird.
The competition.
I've ever
dealt with that so much.
I don't think I've ever dealt with that. Have I dealt with that?
I don't know. Have you dealt with it?
I've dealt with it.
That's OD weird.
I've dealt with it.
I love friends because of competition.
Yeah.
You sometimes you intimidate people and it just be like, we're friends. Like what?
But mind you, you don't even be doing anything. You just
Nothing.
Your own authentic self, and it's like a problem.
Yeah, like out of nowhere. Like there was times when we would walk past like a group of guys, and you just walk past them. Why I'm walking regular speed and she has to walk faster
and switching.
And then what happened? I'm like, you all right? Why you doing all that? Like, and I noticed it as I got as our friendship, kept going. And I asked her, like, why do you do that? She said, do what? I said, why do you do all this extra shit when we walk past a bunch of guys? Like, what is that about? She could never give me an answer, but I don't know. Teacher,
I don't want to tell you.
Yeah, that too, probably.
Because you're going to bag all of them. If you bag all of them, what do I have? What do I have? But you get at least one. The fuck?
You take it all.
Come on, man.
What is that my fault?
You take it all. That's what she was thinking.
No, I'm the type of friend that I didn't even used to like walking past a group of boys. I would cross the street.
Nah, for real.
I can see you doing that. I really wouldn't care. I just look past them. It's like,
I would cross the street like, ew.
Just don't touch me.
I just look at my phone and walk. Call it a day.
Right. So going into more of a, I guess, hotter conversation.
Oh.
Stickier conversation.
Caliente.
Why do you think, as the women, our friendships struggle when life starts to shift?
We don't have balance. A lot of the times we grow up. A lot of times people grow up in survival mode, right? So a lot of times people think I could do it on my own. Right? I don't need my friends. I got this. Right? But in the back of our head, we want our friends to be there. We just don't know how to act.
Oh, yes.
You understand? So
that's a good one. I like that.
It's never like for me, I could talk about me, right? But I know a lot of females know for a fact, like people say, yeah, I have a village, but it's like, do you have a village? You understand? Like, can I call my friend when I need her? Like, what would my friend say if I was to call and be like, I've called a friend crying and he's looking at me like, girl, man up. What are you crying for? Because they know me to be the strong friend. So once this strong friend breaks down, it's like, how are we helping that person? You understand? So for me, when I try to like open up a little bit, I don't think a lot of people catch the hint. So I just be like, you know what? Let me just reel it back and let me figure it out. I don't know how to ask for help. I don't know how to turn around to although I could love my friends daily, I don't know how to turn around and be like, hey, I'm about to cry. I don't know what to do. I have a whole anxiety attack. Right? So I think a lot of us don't know how to communicate when life starts life in. And I think a lot of the times, I think because we don't want to be judged and we don't want to look weak, or we don't want to look like we don't have it all together because we are accustomed having it all together. So it's harder for us to turn around and be like, hey, help me. Like that help word is like, for me, it's very triggering for me. Like, help me.
Yeah. I
think-
struggle with it.
Help me. I think the only person who ever hear me say help me is God. And I was the boo-hooing. But to turn around and tell my friend, hey, and it's not even like I say, it's not even like a financial aspect or a physical aspect. It's just a conversation. Or hey, I need a hug. Like my sister arrived from Trinidad last night, and she just looked at me and hugged me, and I just broke down because I'm just like, you understand? So I just think a lot of the times it's hard to communicate that we need help when we're the one on the other side of the fence.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the same. We don't give, I feel like we also don't give each other enough grace either. We're very quick to just say, what's wrong with you, and nitpick at everything. Like, why? Like, it's not that serious. Like, just move on, girl, get up. And like you said, so we don't give each other enough space to just like understand that there are there's seasons in our lives that we all have to go through. You'll have some who are becoming moms, you'll have some who are getting pregnant, you have some who are changing, like I said earlier, careers, moving from different states, figuring their own shit out, healing from their past, trying to figure out how to heal from their past. And we just take all of that and we make it too personal when it doesn't have to be. Where it's just like, just hit your friend up and be like, okay, so what's going on with you? Like, I noticed you're not the same. So what's wrong? And also being able to just do it on a fly. I mean, I also, like you said, I don't like asking for help. I give a lot of advice, and I'm better at taking my own advice now than I used to be. But you're never going to see me asking for help. If you ask me if I'm okay and I tell you, I will dead ass tell you, like, no, I'm not okay. Like when he left to go to training, I was doing fine. And then Nelly sees me on the lane, and then she asks me, and I just start all over again. Catherine comes up to me, and I'm like, don't hug me, don't hug me, don't hug me, don't hug me.
The first thing I was thinking of hugging her. I was told I was there doing bad checks. I was like, let me give her a hug today. She's going through it. And then she was like, don't hug me.
Don't hug me, don't hug me, don't hug me, please. So I think yeah, we just don't give each other enough grace. That's our only issue, I think, that we have. What about y'all?
I'm coming. I gotta get my charger.
Jesus.
Hey, what's the question again?
I was like,
Why do you think women's friendships struggle when life starts to shift?
Okay.
I feel like when I have issues in my life, when life is changing, life is lifing, I feel like in my mind I was like, I don't want to be a burden to anybody because everybody's going through something, and I don't want to be like, like put all this heavy weight on somebody else. At the same time, you do want somebody to just hug you, say everything's gonna be okay. Like, and when it comes to me having issues, I do say to myself too, I don't ask for help. I really don't ask for help. I wish I did more often, but the times I have, I was let down. And it's a really tough season in my life. And I'm just like, that made me go back to like just keeping things to myself, but also learning that it does affect me mentally.
Mm-hmm.
It does affect you when you keep so much in you inward and not asking for help or talking to somebody. It
Mm-hmm.
does affect you mentally. Like it's not, and it affects you in other ways. Like hold on 1 second. Wait, your friendships also like once you're distant and stuff like that. When it comes to a problem, they may think, oh, she don't need help with anything. She
Mm-hmm.
always is strong. I always give advice. I'm always there to hold your hand, hug you, come to your house,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you're good. And they're like, they don't question. Oh, another one. They don't question like, oh, she don't need help. She's always laughing. I'm always laughing, always smiling. In the other room. So I'm used to smiling, laughing, always making a joke. Nobody's gonna question like, oh, is she okay? Is she
Mm-hmm.
doing okay? And that was like my love hate for me because nobody's gonna think like she needs help or
Mm-hmm.
she could be like need to get a call or a text like, is she okay? Is she okay? Because I literally put out there like I'm okay all the time, but usually there's a lot of times that I'm not, and that's
Mm-hmm.
how I am as a person. Like I'm always gonna be there for somebody, but at the end of the day, like that does hurt because I make it worse because I don't talk about it. I don't speak no for nobody, and I just feel like that did affect some of my friendship as well. Just being sitting back on the backboard and just not asking or talking to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, with that, I was like, right now I'm still learning about that, trying to like more like talk about what's going on with me instead of like keeping it in because it frustrates me. I get irritated, and I don't give myself grace enough when it comes to situations or like beat myself up instead of just talking to somebody about it and be like, everything's okay. The world's not gonna end, so my
Mm-hmm.
life will go up. So it's a whole process to learn to be softer with yourself and be gracious with yourself instead of beating yourself up and know that there are people around sometimes. Sometimes in my head I'll be like, yo, there's nobody around but myself, and it's not always the case. You're
Yeah.
not by yourself. There are people there that are willing to help, but you're not giving them that chance to be there for you. And
Right.
that's what I'm learning.
Mm-hmm. Nelly, you agree?
Um, why do you struggle? I don't know. I feel like the reason why I have the friends that I have right now is that they understand how to deal with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know why other people's friendships struggle. I don't feel like mine does
Mm-hmm.
because everybody knows I'm gonna process what I need to process on my own. I don't, with all due respect, I don't want help. I really don't, because I'm the kind of person I will criticize myself. I will analyze myself. I I kind of built that type of firewall after everything that I've been through in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm able to like figure it out by myself. If I need, help from my community, like my friends, you guys,
Mm-hmm.
I'll always reach out. But most times I just deal with it by myself. So I don't feel like my friend group struggles. Y'all can tell me otherwise, but I feel like you just have to have a support system that knows how to deal with you, knows, okay, she's used to going off on her own, but she's been over there by herself for too long, type shit. So
Mm-hmm.
like they know when to come and pull you out, just in case you can't pull yourself out. But I feel like my friends understand me well enough. And I understand my friends well enough. Like I have a lot of different friends. You guys come from different backgrounds. You guys, come from different experiences. And I feel like most of my friends, they honestly, I will know when they need help. I will know when, you know, I need to step in. And if they feel like they want to reach out, they should know that they can always reach out to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Yeah.
judgmental. I try not to be. I listen as well as I can, and if I can give advice, I go. But otherwise, you just have to know your friends. You have to know how to deal with your friends, and a lot of people they don't know how to deal with their friends. They don't know their friends well enough. So that's a reason why I could see their friendship struggling because you don't know your friend. You don't take your time to know your friend. You have to take your time to get to know your friends. So, and you guys dealt with past competition or whatever. I never dealt with that, but I'm guessing that the females feel like they need to, huh?
I said nobody with a night. I said little boy, so that don't bother me.
So I'm guessing that could be another reason why the friendship would be struggling because you're struggling with reaching your goal and you're struggling with this other bitch trying to compete with you. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, but
hidden agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see that could be the only reason why I could see a friendship struggling. Like if you call that person your friend, like me, I don't call people my friends easily. Like I really don't. So it's like if I call you my friend, I know my friend knows me. I've dealt with a lot of depression. Like I feel like I probably need to get diagnosed or something, but I deal with a lot of depression and I pull myself out of it most of the time. So it's like if I don't, that I know I gotta say something. But most times I pull myself out of it. So you just have to know your friends and know how to deal with them.
So fallouts happen with some of us often. Do you think we allow for unnecessary fallouts or disagreements to end great friendships?
Did somebody keep their teeth just now?
Tisha did.
Yeah,
I don't think we allow for. I think I'll say this: when a fallout happens, and it's a nasty fallout, you really know the true intentions of how these people really felt about you.
But what's a nasty fallout?
Like, I never understood why. If you get into an argument, you may not agree with something. Somebody else may have done something to piss you off, or whatever the case is. I don't understand why people choose to take it to social media and start bashing the same person that you used to go on vacations with, who you used to hang out with, who used to come to your house.
Amen.
Do all of these things with. Now all of a sudden, she's a dirty bitch, skunt, whore, slut, this, that, third. She's everything under the sun. And you take it to social media, and now you want to embarrass the same person who you used to call your everything. I don't understand that. Having a falling out and just you guys didn't agree with, you guys didn't have an agreement, you guys had miscommunication, or one friend may have done something that you didn't like. I feel like that should stay within the friend.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to. Yeah, you keep it in the box. It stays there. You don't take it to social media to bash the same person who you was calling your bestie, your sis, your this and that and the third. But I do feel like sometimes there are ones that were so unnecessary that a conversation could have just happened and it could have just ended and that was it. Like, all right, we understood. This one understood where she was wrong. I may have understood where I was wrong. Let's move on. But I think you do see how people truly feel about you when a fallout happens. Because it could be, like I said, it could be either way. It could be a really nasty one, or it can be one where y'all just don't get into an agreement. And then now all the name calling comes out and and this is why it starts bringing up things that you told them in confidant that you just said, like, just this person knows about it. And now all of a sudden you telling the whole world, well, that's why she slept with this one's husband. And then oh, Jesus.
I suck my teeth because
falling out.
Tisha, what happened?
What's the question again? I'm sorry.
I said, do you think we allow for unnecessary fallouts or disagreements to end great friendships?
Yes.
Yeah. Why did you say it, Tisha?
It'd be simple.
Okay, so I laugh because, right?
Oh, go ahead.
I laugh because it has some friendships I could have mended by a conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I only climbing on something happens to your short. Right? I'm not the type of friend to I'm not big on the I'm sorry's. I'm not that
We
friend.
know.
Yes, Tisha, we know.
Not too much over there, guys. Right? I'm not the friend to be big on I'm sorry's or whatever, right? So it has friendships I could have mended, very good friendships I could have mended by conversation, but I'm tired of being a bigger person. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm tired of being a bigger person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if we stop talk, we stop talk. I've lost friends for less, right? So my take on it now is, yeah, I'm gonna miss my friends. Yeah, we could have, chopped it up and found a solution or whatever the case may be. But I'm just at a point in my life where I'm just tired of being a bigger person to be like, especially if it's not my fault, to be like, hey, what's going on? We should talk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When me and Brittany had the falling out, we had a middleman. Brittany could have come talk to me, but she chose not to. Right?
I have to.
She chose not to. She made that choice. So in my head, I'm just like, okay, fine. But then there was a middleman, which
I wasn't wrong.
You see, another thing. That's the thing. Everybody think they're not wrong. Everybody think they're not wrong.
I never said I wasn't wrong, but I'm saying is
I get what you're saying though.
She could have come and said something. You understand? So now we have a middleman, which we didn't need a middleman because we're family. You understand? So that's what I'm talking about. Like I'm just tired of being the bigger person where it's just like, if I don't say it, they're not going to say, well, hey, we need to have a conversation, whether who's wrong or right. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not being a bigger person anymore. And I'm sorry is going to be a kiss my ass. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No offense.
I wasn't going to say no offense. I meant ass.
Shut up. There's no offense.
So that's why I had to bust out a suit, because it's just like it do have friendship where they're mendable by just a simple conversation. But when you make a week go by, 2 weeks go by, a month, 6 months, a year, time has passed. So for us to mend that, we already started living life without each other. So what are we coming back to? Especially if we didn't have the conversation of what we fell off for to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So time starts accumulating, and it's just like, that's it.
Why
the friendship is dismantled. Huh?
No, Brittany says she disagree. Why you disagree, Brittany?
Yeah, please.
I don't think it's so. For some people, it may take a while. So like, I get what you're saying with the whole concept, because now I'm at a point where, like, if we can't nip it in the bud right there and then what's the point? But I'm also playing devil's advocate here, because for me, at a point in time, I needed to process things before I approach a situation, and that's because I was still learning on how to speak to my friends. So I didn't ever want to come off combative if I'm trying to work out a problem. So if especially if it's right or wrong, whatever. But if I decide to, okay, we have to sort this out because that's my friend, I can't, like, that. What am I going to do without this girl? Like, right? But if I'm still mad about a situation, I can't act with impulse. So I have to process, like, just me. I have to take time and process things. And that may take, not going to take no 2 months, 6 months, a year. That's crazy. But it may take a week. It may take a couple of days. I may even need an hour. But I just need, like, I can't, right after it happened, you can't expect me to call you right after it happened, to come to you, put you in a, I have to, like, I mean, maybe now because I'm working on it, but back then I needed to, like, really, right? And then that's one situation. Another situation could be like a year, 2 years gone, and just say you're in fault. You could be thinking about it like, yo, I could have been, like, squashed this. Like, a year passed and you see the person, and the person come up to you and want to have a conversation about it, because sometimes maybe they can't, it's still like they haven't forgave. I don't know, sometimes people need closure. That too. Like, for some people, I don't know. I don't really care, but for some people.
Catherine, Nelly.
I was only looking like deer in the headlights.
Right. There's the headlights. Like,
Oh, you were gonna talk.
Anyway, so I was gonna say, so most of my falling outs were just, it could have been fixed. Like it was like minor things, like things that we could have talked through, could have a conversation, sat down, and just we're like, let's try again. Let's try to fix whatever, because friendship takes work at the end of the day. So it was just it was a lot of men. Like when it comes to guys, or you try to have somebody for your friend. Like it was a like I learned my lesson to set people up when it comes to your friend. That will mess up your friendships. Okay, that will fuck it up. Do not set your friends up with none of your friends. Don't.
We didn't mess it up, but Jesus, I will never do it again.
I would never do that again because
I don't think I ever did that. I never did that.
My fault, bro. Like, oh my god, it would be like even friends you didn't even know that had attraction towards you or liked you, and then they tell their friend, they told my friend they had an attraction towards me years ago, and then if you're friends, you see what happens in that situation. They're gonna be like, oh, why would you set me up with somebody that liked you or something like that, and they wasn't even intentionally like that. It wasn't your intention. You didn't even know. You wasn't informed about it. They were just telling you about it. I don't know why. And it was years ago. So I had that situation that it literally ruined my like 10-year relationship with my friendship with them, because there was a guy involved and she thought I wanted the guy. So it was like a whole thing, because the guy put things in her ear, and then she already didn't trust me already. So I'm like, where did this come from? There's a whole personality I never knew about. Like why you don't trust me or whatever. I wanted. You don't even have the same taste.
Right.
You don't have the same taste in men. So why would you even think I would like the same man as you? And it was a whole thing like that. I had a couple of friendships like that. Like it was literally just male centered. And they just thought I wanted their man. Their man wanted me. They chose a man over me. I was friends with you for so many years, and you chose a man. You forgave the man all these times, but you couldn't even have a whole conversation with me and try to work on a friendship, and we could have talked it out. Because there was no trust, and there was jealousy and envy in that friendship. And you find out when you fall out with somebody, their true colors. No matter how many years you've been friends with this person, you're gonna find out their true colors eventually, even though it took like a decade.
Right.
It takes a decade, it takes 5 years. It takes a while to find out who those people are when you're in a situation like that.
It takes that one moment.
If you a friendship like that over something so trivial, then it wasn't meant to be friends in the first. We weren't meant to be friends in the first place.
Yeah.
But it'd be like little things. I feel like with females, like it's like little things.
The smallest.
I have friends with males. Males are more chill. I feel like males are more chill. Like they're like, okay, cool. No problem. But with females, once you do something, or they feel like you coming at them, or you feel like they feel like intimidated or something, it's gonna change completely. The whole friendship is gonna change completely.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be little things. It is unnecessary, all those situations. But like at the end of the day, like that's what I'm used to hearing. Like it'd be a lot of females just ending friendship over little things like that, so minor like that.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of jealousy. You could be competition with somebody. You don't even know your friend is your enemy the whole time. They don't like how you are, how you act, the attention you get. You don't know, because you're so like good-hearted. You see so much good in that person. You would never think they think that way of you, even though you don't think that way of them. They think of you like that. So yeah, you just gotta be cautious. But yeah, sometimes those fallouts are needed for you to learn and understand. Like sometimes certain things are not meant for you. Certain people are not meant for you to be in your life, because they can bring you down with them. So
Nelly, what about you?
I feel like egos come in too. Because I guess sometimes they're waiting for you to approach them for the conversation to even happen. So when you're waiting for the person, she's waiting for you. It's like a conversation is never gonna happen, because I'm not gonna go to her and talk. She's not gonna come to me and talk. So it's like everything builds up from there. So I feel like egos play a big part to just squashing the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know. I don't know what gets it to that point. I've never had a friend where I go back and forth with via social media
Oh yeah.
calling her out of her name. I don't like that shit at all.
That's crazy. I don't like that either.
On a regular fucking day, I don't like that shit. So for me to go on social media and blast somebody, that's fucking crazy. That was never my friend. I hated her.
Weirdo.
I really hated her. There's no way.
Weird to do.
So I'm gonna talk about like regular hiccups in the friendship because the social media I don't know about. But the regular hiccups, I feel like sometimes, as Brittany said, you have to take time to analyze that because that's my sister. I love her. I don't want to give up on the friendship, but at the same time, it's like sometimes you're like always the person trying to mend the relationship, the friendship. So it's like sometimes you want to take a step back and be like, okay, let me see if she'll actually give a shit enough to come to me and talk to me. And then sometimes that never happens, and it's like, damn, did she even want to be my friend? Because then it's like that's when the conversation never happens. And that's when a third party have to come in and be like, bro,
enough.
Enough is enough.
What the fuck? Especially when you're in the same group, you realize, oh, one not talking to the other. Okay,
it affects everybody.
What's going on? Because I'm not a person that will put it on blast that I'm not talking to her. It will stay quiet. I will be around you. I don't have no beef with you, but for right now, you're on my blacklist. But I'm not the type of person to like put it on blast, like, oh, we're not talking. Like people have to come to me and be like, I realize y'all not talking. What's going on? And that's when, if that person is worth explaining to, I'll probably be like, yeah, I just want to know. And then that's it. I'm not gonna put the whole story on blast.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I feel like in a friendship is the same way you have to be in a relationship. You have to be humble. There's no space for egos. There's no space for pride. Because pride goes before a fall.
You have trust.
So you can't be prideful. You can't have a big ego in a friendship. Like you have to be humble. For that person to be your safe space, you have to trust that person. You have to be humble around that person. That person have to feel that energy. So for the situation to go on weeks, months, then there's a problem. There was a problem in the friendship before the hiccup happened to begin with. So I don't know.
Hidden agenda.
Oh my God, Michelle.
Do you think we as women give our friends the same grace we give our romantic partners?
Relationship is like a friendship.
Yes.
My relationships are like my friendships.
I'm harder on my friends.
Harder on you.
Okay. I'm sleeping next to the nigga. I gotta be harder on him.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm hard on him.
I'm more strict with my partner than I'm with my friends. I let my friends get away with a lot of stuff. Like I let my friends get away. Things my partner might do, I might look at him and be like, yeah, you're out the door. I don't got time. You gotta go. Like you're the biggest ick to me right now. But I think I let a lot of my friends get away with a lot of stuff because at a point in time I needed them. Like I wanted, like I didn't want to lose the friendships. So I think I tolerated a lot of stuff. Like I think as much as I saw it in front of my face, I was settling for it because I'm just like, is this person, well, I don't have much friends, right? You guys will know this. I don't have much friends now, right? So when they start depleting, it's like, oh my God, she stands alone. Right? No, I'm not the problem. Please get it together.
Nelly.
Right? So it was more so of I'll be strict with my partner more than I'll be with my friends. Because like I said, I wanted my friends at a point in time. Like I'm just like, oh my God, who am I going to call in the middle of the night
when I don't have nobody to talk to. Like, who I'm going to chop it up with. Like, but then I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. It's okay. Like I said from the beginning of the podcast, like, I'm okay with being alone now. Like,
yeah,
it ain't nothing me and my journal can't talk about. I'm okay with it.
yeah. But I do feel like sometimes, maybe not us, but I do see some women who a man can cheat on her, a man can financially abuse her, can talk down to her, can get in a car crash with her car several times, violate her. Toe. But if they get into one argument with their friend, that's it.
It's done. Yeah.
Yo, that's what I'm saying,
That's what I
bro.
went through. Literally.
It's like
y'all not gonna like my answer, but y'all go ahead.
But then it's like, why? But why?
Even after they break up, y'all still friends with the nigga.
Still hitting him. I miss
you, slap you in the face.
I care about him.
In the face.
Okay, that's OG. That's OG.
Now a slap now.
Catherine.
What?
Who slapped you? I want to know.
I'm giving an example. These women be sticking by their men who abuse them. You don't see
It's
it?
true. They be sticking.
There's no that abuse. Until they get
Yeah, but that's another can of worms you don't want to open with a lady, with a female sticking with a man if she's being abused, whether physically, financially, mentally, right? That's another can of. That's a different type of can of worms you would never want to open because you just never understand that female situation.
It's
Understand?
scared, being nervous, not knowing what else is out there, feeling stuck. A lot of that when it's a DV situation, that normally happens. They get their life is threatened. Like it's so much like that goes into that.
But just multiple things.
It's deeper than that. But
yeah,
it's like even the cheating shit, like the cheating and the things that like I think we've all have had a guy cheat on us and had a guy do some dumb shit to us, and we would just be like, all right,
cheating back. Oh, it's a cheat for cheat, baby. We in this together.
Bun for bun.
That's my plan. It's a cheat for cheat.
Right.
Sorry.
Bun for bun.
Correct.
One.
Now you know you can't have two cousins on here because we don't know how to act.
Both of y'all gonna be the same way, Lord.
I'm saying.
How has self-isolation affected your friendships for growth purposes, like to realigning yourself, healing? Has it caused you to, I guess, see people differently, see yourself differently? Do you notice your growth? Do you notice your
like, I started off saying, this is my season of being alone, right? I don't know if you guys know, last year I fell into a bad depression last year, right? I think the only person that knows is, I think, my family, right? It was really, really bad, right? So I had to go home. Like, it was just a lot, right? I think like my world was crashing down. Like, I felt like I was completely drowning. And self-isolation for me was scary at a point in my life because now you got to sit with your thoughts, right? And your feelings. And you got to figure out you. So I was always the type of person that kept working and kept being busy. So even when stuff was bothering me, that's what I do. I either sleep or I work a lot. Or I find a lot of stuff to do where my mind won't settle enough for me to be like, hey, is everything okay with you? Are you okay? Like, what's going on? Like, life was life and I just kept throwing it in the back. And then a day I sat with myself and it just like crashed down. And I'm like, what the hell? So I had a whole anxiety attack or whatever the case may be. So for me, self-isolation now, I even have like my little journal. But it's more for me to keep in peace with myself. It's more for me to, whatever I feel, I got to start to write it down. I have to jot it down because if I don't, like I said, it will come a time where I will have another anxiety attack and I didn't even know what to do. Like I was breathing heavy, I was shaking, I was just all over the place. And I'm just like, what's going on? And even in the self-isolation, I found out about myself that I could see stuff a little bit clearer now. Because when you got so much stuff going on, you start pushing it in the back, it starts like confusing you. You start like, you got so much things up here going on that nothing is like straight across the board. So for me, my self-isolation was finding me and what I like to do and what works out for me. And I noticed I like being in the house. I don't like being outside. Like I like leaving the country a lot. That's my outside. I don't really like to be outside. Right. I don't like to be around people. Like crowds is not my thing. Right. The friends that I do have with their friends, I just be looking at them like, I don't even want to be around you guys. Like, why are you bringing these people around me? Right. And it says it's all on my face, but I'm just saying, like, I recognize now that I would prefer to be alone. Like, I prefer to be by myself. Like, yeah, I could have, like, you know, 1 or 2 meetups with my friend or whatever, but I would rather be in the house reading a book or going to the gym. Like, now, for me, self-isolation is the gym, working out. Like, I love to work out now. So it showed me a side of me that I thought that I didn't like, but it opened up a side to me that I needed so I could be better at being a better friend, a better sister, a better daughter. So it's been helping me a lot.
Yeah.
See, I'm at that stage now. Like now I'm in my little isolation things because I battle with a lot of things in my mind. I don't really speak on it. Or I may like send a hint, but nobody ever picks up on it. So like I battle with a lot of things internally. So I felt like I don't know if y'all noticed, but I listen to a lot of gospel music now. Like I don't like I did a whole shift. Put you stop. I did a whole shift. Like I started reading Psalms, was it 39 to I think I'm up to right now 46. Yeah, like I have my Bible in my house and I'll just like as soon as I walk in, it's like on the page and it's like I just started tuning into a lot of things spiritually because a lot of things been going on. I was battling a lot of stuff and I can't really talk to like a lot of people about it because I put on this tough inner me. Like I put on this like tough shell and people be like, you know, they just think, oh, you always want to be gangster. But it's not that. It's just I had to be. It's a lot of things that I had to put on a like, you know, a persona. I had to do this in order. So right now I'm just on some like my phone knows on do not disturb. Y'all may see me outside, but it's not like how I used to be. Like I'm trying to cut down on that too. I changed my diet. You see what I'll be coming into work and eating, like and my green juice. Like I'm just on a little isolation right now. So it's the same as what Aisha's saying. I'm just now going through that phase that she was going through.
Yeah. I think isolation phase, I think it's very prevalent. I won't say that it's only just for your 30s, but I do feel like since I've only lived in these decades, I feel like my 30s really pushed me into more of an isolation when I didn't want to be, I guess, or when I didn't choose it. Once I got out of that nasty relationship that I was in 4 years ago, getting in my own place again after us living together and how nasty that breakup was to really be by myself. Like literally, I was dating, whatever the case is, but I really had my moments of like, I couldn't stand certain people being around me anymore. Like that energy, I was not accepting it. From friends, from family, from guys who I was dating. I didn't want to deal with it. I just cut it off. And I remember one time I came in here and well, y'all know I got like a studio. And I literally just sat on my bed and I was just like, what is going on? Like, why do I feel this way? So I got on the floor, I started praying. This is when I got into my praying seasoning and actually got closer to God when I was going through my own little isolation moment. And I broke down in tears, like, how could all of this happen? This is not how my life was supposed to go. This is not how I saw it. You couldn't tell me at 18 that this is what my life would have looked like at 31, 32. Like, you couldn't tell me this is how it's going to look. But I do feel like with that isolation, I learned more about me. I had to stop doing certain things that I was doing that I saw was going to turn toxic or already was toxic. Stop giving my energy just to everybody who didn't deserve it. And definitely building my relationship with God. I read the Bible almost every day. Literally almost every day. And I pray literally maybe 3-4 times a day. I could be on the lane, and if I'm really quiet, I'm praying. Like I'm having a conversation with God right then and there. And I do it in the morning. I make sure it's a ritual in the morning. But I do feel like that isolation time really opened up the door for me to say, okay, Michelle, you want to shift, but you have to start somewhere. And being by myself, being single, being in my own place, just being in silence with no chaos was like, that was the moment that it all had to start happening. Catherine and Nelly, the both of you are like terrible with this transitional point. And you two just be like,
that was deep. What you're saying is very deep.
Yeah.
And I was just focusing on what you were saying. I like to pay attention. I'm so talk. Stay lost in that.
Oh gosh. Have you ever realized you were the one who needed to change in a friendship?
Why are you laughing, Atisha? What you laughing at?
Oh, maybe I picked the wrong topic. Well, say the question one more time. Let me process it. Huh?
Have you ever realized that you were the friend that needed to change?
Yes.
I'll say yes.
I'll say
Yes.
I feel like all of us.
Yes.
Nelly ain't say yes. She
That's
looking
why
around.
I said it for her because I knew she was going to say
I knew
yes.
she was gonna say it.
Yes.
I would definitely say I there was moments where I had to look at myself and tell myself like, all right, girl, what are you doing? Like, you doing shit that don't make sense. You're acting in ways that don't align with who you are. So why are you even doing all of that? So I did. I've had a few times where I had to say, you're the problem. And no one likes to admit like when they're the problem.
Boy, I tell you, I had to.
And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to look at yourself and be like,
it's a battle.
Yeah, like you really are the issue. Like all this could have been avoided had you had not done that.
But then, right? Let me just be me for a second, right?
Justifying.
Yeah. So then you can turn around and be like, but this person already know how I am. So why would they even do that? Right? Why would they put me in a situation?
I used to think like that.
I think, yeah, but it's understandable to think that way. But I do feel like at some point, when are you, and not you specifically, but all of us, when are you going to sit here and say, but where has that gotten me so far?
Yeah, that's why I'm in my alone season.
Yeah. Because the isolation season and the alone season, you notice it. You're having conversations with yourself. You figuring shit out with yourself. Like, I need to change.
I think I could have been a better friend, and I think I still can be a better friend. I think I got a lot of growing up to do when it comes to certain things. Because, like I said, I'm not a fan of I'm sorry. You know, I'm a fan of, all right, I'll come to work the next day and talk to you, and then you might still be in your feelings, but I don't care if you're in your feelings. Like, I'm gonna just talk. All right. So, I think for me, it's more so taking accountability of how I could handle certain situations differently, because a lot of the times, even work aspect, right? A lot of the times people just don't understand. Excuse me?
They're writing stuff.
People don't understand how I communicate. So I come off combative 9 times out of 10 to everybody.
Yes. No, I'm agreeing. I said yes.
Right? Brittany, just stay quiet, please. Right? Right? I think a lot of the times when I communicate to people, I come off combative. It doesn't mean that I'm combative. It doesn't mean like I'm always it's always a tit for tat. It's just the way I communicate. But like I said, like now, where has it gotten me? It hasn't gotten me anywhere. It hasn't, like, something got to change. And you got to start from yourself. You understand? You can't really go outside and be like, oh, everybody's saying the same thing. And if you can't turn around and notice, like, hey, girl, tweak it a little bit, then I don't know what to tell myself. Like I've been sitting with myself trying to, figure out a way to communicate with people better, because not everybody will understand. Like, that's just because my excuse is that's the way I am, right? That's my excuse. This is me. You understand? There's no black and white. Like, this is me. And this is how I've been talking. This is how I've been approaching situations. That's just how I talk. But that doesn't fly with everybody. That's not okay for everybody. So I gotta come to terms like, okay, now when I step into certain situations, or I try to not be combative, like, okay, now I gotta transition into their level, or how they will want me to answer, or how they will understand me, instead of them thinking, oh, she bucking. And I'm looking at them like, I'm not bucking, but we could get there if you want to get there. You understand?
Sure.
So that's just how that's my take on it.
Brittany. Miss Commentary.
So a lot of people complain about my attitude, right? But the thing is, I feel like sometimes, well, I was feeling like people didn't understand me. Like, it wasn't like, even the other day, my supervisor had said to me, "You always angry." I'm like, I'm not angry. Like, I'm not angry. I just have that face because sometimes I be having conversations with myself and it shows on my face. And people just be like, huh?
Nothing.
Okay. And people just be like, you look mad, or you look, but did y'all ask me what's going on? Did you say, am I okay? Like, are you asking me, or you just see my face and you just automatically assume I have people will automatically assume I'm mad at them. But sometimes I can't help if I'm battling something, it shows on my face. Like, I can't help the attitude that shows. So people and then I'll be like, well, if you know you didn't do nothing to me, why would I be mad at you? Like, what are you talking about? Just ask me if I'm okay. So I noticed, like, I had to work on that. I was too busy blaming everybody else for not understanding me. Keep that commentary.
Y'all,
I'm agreeing with you. I feel
okay. All right.
Nobody completing a pod. I'm with it.
Y'all are cousins for real, boy.
No, for real. I had to like talk to myself during. I'm still doing it because it's not 100% fixed. I'm still doing it, but I feel like I got better. Like, I feel like I got better. I feel like I don't come into work angry anymore, or looking angry, because I'm like, if I see someone look at me and they look at me like, like, why you got that face? I will try to change it. Like, I will be like, hey, like, So I'm working on that
The
a
rest
little
of
bit. Yeah, like,
I can't help it either. My mom tells me all the time, stop it. You look unapproachable. Like,
What?
yeah. And then it'd be at work too. So it's like, I'm already mad I'm here. So
It be happening at work though. Sometimes your face gonna be like that.
yeah, I mean, it'd be like that outside too, but I'm working
Nelly,
on
what
it.
about you?
Huh?
Have you ever realized you were the one that needed to change?
I feel like I've realized that everybody had to take responsibility for their actions. I don't feel like it's any one person to blame, because it takes two to tango. So I feel like, whether I was too sensitive in that particular time, or, like, everybody needs to just take accountability. That's just part of evolving. That's part of, becoming better. That's part of mending the friendship. We can both be, against each other, or we can be each other against the problem. So I feel like everybody wants somebody to blame. It's not just one person to blame. So that's why I say I look at my friendships like my relationships, because, if there's a problem, we can both fix it. We can talk about it. If you feel like I was too sensitive in that point in time, be like, no, we can talk about it, but I don't feel like, oh, you need to be blamed, you need to do that, you need to. I feel like it's it's a partnership.
A conversation that can just take.
Yeah.
Mm. Have you found it harder to make new and genuine friendships now that we're in our 30s?
Yes.
So no new friends, please.
Yeah. I don't want them.
Even when you
Mm-mm.
go out, like even when you go out and like when we
No.
No new
I
friends.
don't even like going to birthday dinners, my friends' birthday dinners, and they bring these other friends. It'd be like, come
Yeah.
on, I gotta be nice. The hell?
Yo,
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll just
God,
start
one
being
God,
nice.
it's
be
like
nice. It's not about being nice.
I've never felt like that.
you
I
never
feel
feel like
like
what?
y'all just need to,
You're
I
right.
never
I gotta
felt
change. I'm
like
so sorry. I forgot.
You never felt like what, Nelly?
I never felt like, okay, if my friend invite me to a dinner and then she bring all her other friends, I'm social. Like,
not everybody's
No,
like
you
that.
lying. Don't come on this and start lying.
Fair
Because
enough.
if one
I've
of us is throwing
never.
something, you are the first person to ask who is going to be there. You're
Yes,
not about to come on here and lie.
Who's gonna be there? That's fine. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm not going because that one going.
That's
I
true.
don't
She
care.
does show up still, regardless.
I
Nah,
know.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna go. I would show up, but it's like, oh,
But I'm
She
not
does
gonna
show up.
show up with an attitude though.
Yeah, she
I'll
does.
right,
be
I'm gonna be
mad.
nice.
I'll
There
show
you
But
up.
go.
I'm mad that I gotta be nice.
You do
Yeah.
How are you? Where you from? What's your
You
deal?
still
Like,
have conversations with them.
yeah,
You will.
Yeah, you do.
Then you'll just be
Yeah,
like,
I'm not doing that. Mm-mm.
if I'm gonna have that attitude, then I just might have, I won't go. I'm gonna take you out. Me and
Yeah.
you can go out after or whatever. But I'm not gonna bring an
I'm
attitude.
okay with that.
I agree with
I'm
that
not
part.
Itisha is the one that's gonna sit there and just be like,
just not talk.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my
Bring
food.
your food.
I'm gonna eat my food. Like
I'll
I came to celebrate Caronello. I came to celebrate Michelle or whatever. I don't know
eat
their circle or
high
whatever
and bye.
outside of us. I'm
Yeah.
not a faker. So I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, right? I'm not going to fake trying to be like, oh hey, what's your name? That's not me. It will never be me. I will not be rude either. If you talk
Right.
to me, then I'm gonna talk. But for me to come on the table and be like, oh hi, my name is
Where you
Atisha,
from? I'm not doing that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
that would never be me, right? But I'm not big on the new friends, right? And I don't like sharing my friends, right?
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
do I understand my friend have other friends? Yes. But still, I don't like sharing my friends. I'm very territorial. I hate it with
Exactly.
a passion, right?
Yeah.
And I know my friends got other friends. So when they put us all in one big facility, I'm just sitting there like in my head, I be judging my friend other friends because I'm like, how are you even friends with that girl, right?
This is why we related.
Right? Like, how much different, right? So that's what I be doing. Like, I be sitting at the table, I just be analyzing these people because it just be like,
Mm-hmm.
like why, right? So I'm not big on the new friends. As big as I am, like I'm not big on the new friends. I don't like sharing my friends. I hate it with a passion. But I have to, because at the end of the day, maybe my friend is social like Carmenelle. Maybe it's Michelle who always smiling in somebody's face.
Catherine
Like,
too.
you
Catherine
know?
too.
I
Catherine is
just
mad
can't.
nice.
Like
All three of them. How we
like
friends with
everybody,
them?
every time you see
But what
somebody,
I
it's like
want
Kiki
to see
Kaka.
now,
Like
you know,
it
you
doesn't
haven't
hurt to be
seen that
nice, but
side
at
of
the
me
same
yet.
time,
You want to see that side of me when I have a strong
it doesn't
friend.
hurt to be nice, but I'm not the friend to ever, shun you because you got other friends. Like I'll show up.
Yeah,
Because
I'll
that's,
show up.
I'm gonna show up, but maybe don't think it's all kumbaya. We going on a trip together.
Yeah.
Ask Caronella. I had to ask. I said, "Who's going on this birthday trip?"
I come.
Because I'm going in
Oh
a room with
yeah,
you.
why
I'm not
dying?
right.
Traveling is different than a dinner. I
No,
will not
but that's what I'm saying. They would think, oh, because we see that in a dinner now. Okay, maybe you guys could. Oh, come fly out for my birthday, and then we reach out there. It's a different story. I need to go. Who's going
It's
on
a
the trip?
different story.
Whose room I'm gonna be in? Who other friend that I'm friends with is gonna be there? Because baby, I would drunk somebody out in the ocean. I'm just
And I will
saying.
help her. I will help
So
you.
But I feel like when it's situations like that, like especially like if it's like a birthday trip, I do feel like it's something that I would, for me, if I'm going away for like, all right, Nelly, your birthday, you want to go away for your birthday. If I feel like there's somebody who's there that I'm just like not too okay about, I'm so. This is Nelly's birthday. This is Nelly's birthday. Nelly's trip. Nelly's trip.
Yeah.
Focus. She could be yapping. She could be doing her own shit. It's going to read on my face. I'm gonna just like look at her like she got an issue. But
I'm
I'm not
going to know it,
say it.
and I'm going to address it. I'm going to know it. I'm going
You'll
to.
notice. That's fine.
We
If you
all going to sit by
you
the
address
fucking
it.
fire.
But
Yeah,
now
I
it's like now
I
your birthday.
understand.
But now your birthday became
became
that.
a kumbaya
That's
moment.
my
Like,
thing.
no.
That's my
Yeah.
thing.
You can't be
I
talking
won't
kumbaya with everybody. I'm sorry.
but
Correct.
I won't have an issue, but I won't have an argument while we're there
Yeah,
on
you
the
can be
trip.
cordial
It's
though.
nice to
I
talk
can't say
about.
I won't.
I'm gonna just keep
No,
it.
it's nice to talk about. I talk to you when I come back.
Yeah, like if I have nothing to say, or if like you ask me once we get back, so how did you like the trip? Let me tell you
First
something
and
about
last.
every one of yours.
You ain't even gonna have to
If
ask
you
me. I'm
feel
already
hard,
say it.
Let me tell you something
I'll
about
probably
every
be
one of yours.
texting it
First
though.
and last. I'm never
Oh
going
no,
on a
wait,
birthday trip
listen.
again
On
with
the
you.
other side of the dinner table, like, do you see this bitch? And what
I'm
the
gonna be
fuck?
like, when this is done, we gotta talk.
I'm gonna see it, and I'm gonna address it.
Where? Right then? You
that's
don't.
I'm
fine.
gonna be like, let me see that phone real quick. 'Cause I
And
know
that's
you.
another thing, right? Like even in situations like that, right? I would never want to take away from my friend's birthday or whatever
Exactly.
she planned together,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, right? But don't ever think you could put me on the spot and think I won't air this whole shit
Whole
down.
shit out.
Don't ever think you're gonna put me in a situation where you be like, oh, hey, what's going on? Like, why is their face like that? Girl, you will know not to ask me that in public because you know
Because
what
you
I'm gonna
know
tell
what's
you?
going
I don't
on.
like your friends. Your friends is corny. Your friends is weird. I would say it straight across the table. And
Oh,
what up?
Huh, huh,
You
huh,
understand?
huh, huh, huh.
I like that.
What? Him, her,
Correct.
him.
Bring
You
it.
understand? So I don't ever want my friend to sidetrack from her attention because I'm not that friend. If it's your day or it's something you
It's
plan,
your day.
you know, a get together, a thank you, whatever. That's what we're here for. We're not here for nothing else. I don't even care if I don't talk to the girl. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just here for that person who put the stuff together, and that's my friend. So I'm gonna give it up for her. But baby, if it gets to a situation where it's messy, it's up and it's stuck.
Yeah, because
Everybody.
it takes that one point, especially if I see you as the birthday girl getting upset, and
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
gonna be
it's
tight.
that one who's starting it. I'm like, get up, let's go, let's go.
I
No,
might say something though.
you're
See, in that situation is different. I might say something.
No, I'm
But
saying
I
for that.
would say
That's how I
something
don't do
like,
group. That's another reason I don't group
yeah,
dinners. I
yeah,
can't. Now everybody pinching on their pockets. Girl,
yeah.
if you didn't have the
But
money,
I
you could
don't
stay home.
understand that. If
Like
you
keep it
can't
simple
afford it,
though. Don't
say
bring
it.
everybody to that dinner. Keep it simple.
Yeah, but
But
some
even
people
if it's simple, right? So I have
Yeah.
a friend. She separates her friends, right? Like
I
we
do
will go.
that too.
She has her friends where she go a birthday dinner with, and then she has her friends where she go to party with, right? I don't want to party anymore, so that's not my take. I would go and sit down and have some drinks and eat a dinner. I don't want to party anymore. And then she has her friends. But then if she ever decides that she wants to intertwine the boat, no, I'm not doing it.
it's gonna be bottles flying, drinks flying.
It's not
I just
even
be
that. I
honest
just
about it, to be honest.
certain
Yeah.
crowds I just don't want to be around anymore. So yeah, I don't. Just to get
Some
back on
people
topic.
energy you don't want
Yeah,
around you.
just to get
Like,
back on
You ruin the
topic.
whole night for me if you bitter.
Yeah, to get back
You
on
don't
topic,
want a
I just
problem
don't like.
or
I don't like new
complaining.
people. Like I'm from the Caribbean. If my blood don't take you, I don't want you around
it's
me.
a
I'm
dub.
big on that. People be like, "Oh, they never did nothing." Baby, that energy is speaking so loud. I want no parts.
I start getting goosebumps. My
Yeah.
face don't
Right? So
can't
I'm big
it
on
can't
that. If my
change.
energy do not take you,
Mm-hmm.
I am okay, honey. Oh, girl, don't even talk to me. I don't even want a good morning, a good night. Mm-mm. Right? I'm very big on that. So I don't like new people in my circle because, like I said, right, my friends to me are comfort. Like they're my comfort. They're people I want to be around. And anytime I feel like Cameron would say, like in the beginning, anytime she feels she has to overcompensate with anything like that, it's a no. Like if I think like you're constantly draining me, and every time I call you, it's a I got a problem. I got a this. Girl, whenever you not happy you breathing, you ain't happy you got your five senses. Like what's going
Right.
on?
Tell me good
Like
something good
it
about
is
your
a Debbie
day.
Downer type of
Right.
situation. Like
Mm-hmm.
and
Positive about your
social
day.
media has got into this new friends type of thing because people want to be TikTok friends. People want to make content. They want to do this. It's never like nothing's genuine anymore. Everything is for the aesthetic. So I'm okay with the new friends. Like I like my little group of friends that I got, and they're gonna have no choice but to like me. And full stop.
Like,
I mean, I have to do stops every now and then with you because
You know.
Stops. I think you can make friends in our 30s. I mean, look, my friend group expanded when I met you guys. So it's like it's it can happen, but you do have to, like I said earlier, like I'm cool with my circle being closed, but if there's somebody who's there at the door, I'm watching you. Like I have to really see if you're gonna mesh well with me, if you're gonna be good for my nervous system, or are you gonna just like what's wrong with you?
Yeah, no,
And
after you got done with it for me, that was a full stop. Because Nelly's left the handle on her own. So it just was a full stop for me. I don't want no more new friends.
Wait, what happened?
Clary is a lot by herself. So for me to add in extra people, no.
Wait, what?
You
You
is
are a
10
lot.
other people. Clary is
what?
10 other new friends that I never knew I had.
Wait, me?
Yes, you have a lot of personalities. You have a lot of personalities. So that's like an extra 10 new friends.
So and sometimes though, we get in your zone.
Correct. Don't. Why you look like you're
What?
so shocked?
don't piss her off. Please don't piss that girl off.
I'm over
Perfect.
here pumping.
A whole 360.
Yeah.
A whole 360. And Clara, now, honestly, I think is like my most expensive friend.
Oh yes.
In a good way.
Love you though. I still show out.
In a good way. In a good way. You are my bougie friend.
Great things.
And
Good things.
today, I probably owe her like 20 Red Lobster dates if you was to ask her.
Hello?
When there's only one. She reached, first it was 10, then it reached to 20. Like,
She said no comment.
Girl, I still owe her some Chanel sneakers, baby. That's another story.
Oh, I don't owe her nothing, I don't think. I think I took her out for her birthday and we had 6. What do we have? 6 lychee martinis together, each of us?
I love it.
I love that. Thank you for taking her out, Michelle, on us.
On us. No, it's for me.
Us is crazy.
What makes you feel seen and safe in your friendships now versus when you were younger?
Repeat
the question. I didn't hear you.
What makes you feel seen and safe in a friendship now versus when you were younger?
Younger, I would say people were more judgy back then.
Mm-hmm.
People had a lot of commentary. People would say a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't okay with me. Like, so I had shunned myself from opening up. And then I came out here was like that for a little bit. But then I met some other friends and it was on the same time as me. So it wasn't more of a judgy thing. It was more of a iron sharpen iron. You teach me, I teach you.
Mm-hmm.
You help me, I help you. It was never counting favors. Like growing up, it was more of a counting favors. I'm pointing at you, you this, you that. Why you da 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 da, and then tallying up everything you did for me, and then throwing it in the back of my face. Now,
Stand Natalia.
yeah, now it's more so of a girl. I got you. It's never like my shoulders was up before, but now it's just like okay, it's down. Like I'm okay with the friends that I have. Like I could send a text like, hey, can you send me $50 to my account?
Mm-hmm.
And I got some friends who send $50 to my account. In the situation I'm going in now. What you said, Clary?
What you said, Nelly? What y'all said?
Yo, I'm scared.
I cannot.
In the situation that I'm in now with the whole, federal shutdown and whatever, like I got friends who be like, hey, this is gas money. Hey, what's your Trader Joe's bill? Like when you go for groceries, they'll send it. Like I don't even have to ask.
So,
yeah, somebody just sent me $100. Beautiful.
How about some insurance money?
Oh, my insurance is kind of cheap, so I don't really like knock it. But
How
if
much
they
you
do
pay
it,
for insurance?
200.
Oh, I wish. Oh
Not
my
bad.
God.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad. That's really good.
What about you, Nelly? Oh
my God.
Read the question one more time, please, Shelly.
What makes you feel seen and safe in a friendship now versus when you were younger?
Oh, I feel like I don't need much. I feel like my friends, I don't know. I feel like now I need love from my friends. I want to feel love. I want my friends to be nice to me. And, like I like my friends to, treat me like I'm their girl. Like I'm their little baby. I don't like my friends.
Gentle.
Yeah, I don't want my friends to be aggressive towards me. I don't want my friends to have an attitude with me. I just want to feel love.
You can have an attitude with us.
Yep. I was just about to say. I was just
I
about
mean,
to
having
say.
an attitude with you.
On your back.
No, the
But
But what if
aggressive
your
part.
friends don't
The
have the
aggressive
capacity
part.
to love you though?
The aggressive part.
Huh?
What if your friends don't have the capacity to love you? Like they're just because they don't even love their stuff at the moment. What if they don't have the capacity to love you? What then?
They gotta go.
Oh,
They gotta go.
okay.
What you mean? What if somebody's learning in their isolation stage?
All right, so you need to talk to me about that. But if you're not showing me love, if you're not, giving me what I need, you gotta go. If you don't talk to me about it, I wouldn't know. To me, you're just coming off as, this friendship is not. You can take a back seat. So we can all just put it in the back seat. I gotta move on. I got shit that I'm going through too. Like I'm not bringing my problems to you guys. I'm not bringing, I'm not giving you an attitude because somebody upset me outside of work or whatever. Like I feel like if there's a problem, you talk to me.
So you need clear communication regardless of
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
your friends.
Honestly, can't do that though. Like in the
That's what
moment.
I'm saying. If they're not that type of person,
At the moment,
I'm sorry. I'm at a point where I'm approaching my 30s. I don't have fucking time. I don't. So if you're going through stuff, if you're going through something, let me know. But you're not gonna like Catherine one of those mornings. She was going through stuff, right? Yeah. She
Don't do that.
walked right past me and I was
No,
saying hi.
I said good morning to her. She didn't hear me. She didn't hear me. Cause I was really sad
I
that
said hi to
day.
her and she walked right past
I
me.
did not.
I was like, yo, this bitch on some shit.
No,
So
she did not hear me.
Catherine, let me talk.
Go ahead.
So I approached her. I was like, we got beef? Like, what's going on? And then she told me, and I was like, okay, cool. Now I know what's going on. But you can't come to me, give me attitude, and expect me to react like I'm Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not.
I was sad that time, and I said, good morning. Then I went up to her, and I told her what's happening. She went up to you on that.
After the fact. But at the end of the day, right? Everybody going through their stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me as your friend, talk to me. You can talk to me. You can talk to me.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't give me attitude. Because that part of my life, is done with.
Oh yeah. I don't like attitude either. So
talk to me, tell me what's going on. I can understand. You need your space, I'm gonna give you your space. No problem. I'm gonna be there for you though. But at the end of the day, I'm not, like I said, I'm drained. Let me know what's going on. If you don't,
that's it.
I'm gonna give you your space.
What about you, Brittany?
Good job.
What about you, Britt?
What's the question again?
What makes you feel seen and safe in a friendship?
Accountability.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. One word: accountability.
Okay.
No BS.
Yeah, like
No BS in the 30s. Okay?
let's both take accountability. Let's not blame one another. Because, like Clara said, it takes two to tangle. So, if we both could take accountability, then we can work past whatever it is.
If you could say something to a friend you've outgrown or last been in touch with, what would it be?
I'm gonna go last.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I wish you the best.
I wish you the best. Okay.
I wish you
I'm sorry.
happy.
Sorry. Nice. Mine would be I think the same. I wish you the best.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you got everything that you wanted or that you been working towards. Yeah, it wouldn't be anything. I hope you're doing great. Yeah, it wouldn't be nothing crazy.
See ya. Don't want to be ya.
Oh shit.
I hope you got back with that man that broke up our friendship.
Right, that part.
Hey, bum.
Jesus.
And may you. You're not gonna be nobody else like
I'm
me,
always
but
gonna
you
wish you
know.
the best.
Yeah, I
Well,
was
All my
Nelly,
mother-
you ain't gotta say nothing. Nelly's just like,
It's not to say.
There's nothing to say. Exactly. There's
you
nothing.
know what he's talking about.
There's
Nope.
nothing to say. That's the past at the end of the day.
Mhm.
You know,
I don't wish ill will on anybody.
it's
So
hard enough for me to let go.
that's a lot of
So
energy to have
once I
ill will
let go,
towards
that's
somebody.
it.
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah.
friend are you becoming in this decade of your life? I think I'm becoming the friend that shows up more. I think I said that like to myself that I was going to show up more as I get older, that if I could go, if I could be there, I'm gonna go. Not really letting because I have to I have to really muster up wanting to be social with people.
Oh yeah.
I really like just watching a
nice.
show. I'm always nice.
I know.
Oh, okay. I have to muster up like just being around a bunch of people. So I think just going and being around, like if you call and say, hey, I want to go to this, I want to do that, like what are you doing? And me just saying, okay, yeah, sure, let's go. I would say that. And like not rekindling, but keeping my older friendships stronger. I would definitely say I'm doing that too. Anybody else?
I feel like I can on the kind of friend that I want to be.
Mm-hmm. That's fine too.
Right about now, I don't know. I'm trying to be less sensitive because when it comes to my friends, I am extremely sensitive. I'm extremely vulnerable, which is complete opposite to how I am in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friends get vulnerability first. Excuse me, hi. You guys have something to say?
Keep talking, girl. Keep talking. We're listening.
Thank you. Go ahead.
So I teach you making that face.
Keep talking, friend. We're listening.
I'm working on being more vulnerable.
I love that. I love that.
Well, less vulnerable actually.
Yeah, please.
Sensitive, less vulnerable.
Okay. Mhm.
With my friends, I wear my hat on my sleeve, so I need to pull that back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I want to be there for my friends. I feel like I don't know. I want to be more genuine when it comes to my friends too. I'm not working on it yet. So working. I'm still.
Hey.
What?
Yo.
It was a high t-shirt.
Sorry. She said she's not working on it yet. She might have better not say it. But go ahead, friend.
Because I gotta work on myself first.
Transparency.
But
All right,
when
friend.
you gonna start? When you gonna start working on it? You have a date?
Huh?
You have a date when you're gonna start working on
She's
it?
getting there. Let her be. She's getting there.
You need me
Sorry,
to
I said, yeah, I'm
start
not working on that
something?
yet. It's in the job. It's just a point.
Huh?
We're here. One band, one sound.
Per. Oh, sorry.
Anyways,
You
I
left off
haven't
as you left off.
working-
Yeah.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
You left off as not working on it yet. What? I mean,
I
go
Yeah.
ahead.
haven't started working on it yet. I'm still working on myself. I feel like I'm not my best self as of late. So yeah. As soon as I feel like as soon as I work on what I have to work on with myself, then I can work on other things.
Mm-hmm.
One step at a time.
Amen.
It's good though, like you said,
One step at a time.
accountability. Yeah, and taking accountability for where you are in life, I think, is also good. that everybody that's why I said we all in this isolation but transition phase, because we're figuring shit out. I guarantee you each of us on here can sit here and say that we did not see our life going the way it is right now.
Right.
We did not predict
Kids is crazy.
we did not predict it to be like this, especially with what day is this?
Day 40.
Day 40 of the shutdown. It has really put us in a whole different mindset, has I guess made us pause, has given us a moment to like
Reflect.
regroup, reflect. Kind of like what COVID did.
Yeah.
And go outside, and I mean people were still going outside, but kind of like what COVID did and making us all change. So I don't think nobody should feel guilty for changing or going through a moment of transition.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
So last question, what is something that you are working on still that you need your friends to give you grace and space with?
My attitude.
Okay. Very good, Brittany.
Just
All
being
right.
distant, working on my mental,
Mm-hmm.
working on my finances, working on my career, what I want to do next.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a process, learning, and it's gonna take a while. Sometimes I need that space to be like, let me cook a little bit, let me marinate, let me just isolate myself real quick, figure it out, work on myself mentally. Because sometimes you gotta be good. You gotta show up for yourself. You have to show up for yourself at the end of the day. You can't show up for other people if you don't show up for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to work on yourself at the end of the day. This is a very crucial time in life. That things are going out of whack.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of things are going on in life right now, and it's like out of our control. A lot of it is out of our control, and we have to deal with it. And it takes a toll on the mental, on emotions, on a lot of things, when finances as well. Like you have to rethink, regroup, and figure out what's the next plan at the end of the day.
Yeah. What about you, Tisha?
I think I want my friends to give me grace on me being alone. It's not impersonal.
Yeah.
All right. Even if you see me online and I don't reply to your text messages, it's really not impersonal. I'm online. Yeah, I'm always be on TikTok. That's just how I'm functioning right now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can go on and send me a text and I wouldn't answer. It's not impersonal. I just don't want to talk. Like I don't have the capacity in this point of my life to be the friend that's always there.
So how the fuck I got judgmental eyes and she don't have the
No. You said you're not working on it yet. That's something totally different.
She working on it already. You said not yet. So
I'm
we trying to
already
figure
there,
out,
but you were just like, it's
not yet.
You was just like, you was trying to give it like a time frame. It's not really like a time frame for me. It's more of a, in order for me to show up for you guys, I got to show up for myself. And as of lately, I haven't been showing up for myself. But the thing is, I'm okay with, I'm always a friend people could call for advice, right? It's always been that way for me. I'm always a friend that people could say, hey, such and such is the situation. I'm always a friend I can make 50 cents turn into $1. Like, I got good hustling skills, right? So it's always like, oh, Atisha was this, Atisha was that, Atisha was this. I don't have it in me anymore to do that at the moment.
Right.
That's not what you said, Carmen. That's something completely different.
That's exactly what I was saying. And I got judgmental eyes.
Who gave you judgmental eyes?
Brittany and Aisha.
No, they
Me, you said
She wasn't
not
working on
yet.
it yet. So
Exactly. I'm working on myself. How many things I'm gonna work at?
But that's part of your. That's not part of yourself. That's a different person.
No, but what she said, I think what Atisha's saying is that she's already in it. You haven't gotten to that point yet because you said that eventually you're going to get there.
Yeah.
You realize it. You're recognizing that it's there, but you haven't gotten in it yet. Oh my god, that's what I think. That's what she's saying.
Oh wow.
But I think for me, mine would be I don't know. I think I think I don't know. Giving me grace on I really can't say. Because I think I've come to understand that it's okay to be to yourself. It's okay to just have your moments. It's okay to just figure it out. And I think it works best when the whole group, even others who are outside, that's not, not on here right now, that are all going through the same thing. So I think that just makes it easier for all of us to just transition into a new phase in life. But thanks, guys, for coming on.
Yay. Welcome.